Hey there everybody, I'm Jackie and this is Casually Quilled.
Hey there everyone. Today is sort of a fun one. So this is a new pen day and it's out of the shop because, well, it's just very obvious what it's going to be. So it is the Esterbrook Peanuts edition Charlie Brown. So they did these for the 75th anniversary of Peanuts. And they did a whole line of them. There's Sally, Lucy, Snoopy, and Charlie Brown. The Snoopy one's very sold out. It's very hard to get, but I also decided I thought that one was a little boring, even though Snoopy's my favorite of those four. My favorite looking pen was probably the Lucy one, but she's also like my least favorite character of those. So I ended up going with just the classic Charlie Brown. And they did this line because I always feel like I say his name wrong. Schultz did all of his comics originally with Esterbrook pens. So this is kind of an homage to him. And let's go ahead and take a peek here. This is, I believe, a fine is what I got. Oh, and it even says 75th anniversary or 75th edition. But let's go ahead and peek. So this will be my second Esterbrook. This one was a bit cheaper than the Coffee Monsters. I love the way they just slide out. That's so nice. So easy to open. So it came with a little cartridge, which I won't be using. I actually won't be filling this pen today. I think we're going to do it in the next episode because I'm waiting on a new ink to show up. And so I may just dip test it with that one. Let's go ahead and get this guy open, or at least out of the package. We're going to peek at everything else first, though. Let's see what this... Oh, it's a tiny little envelope. How cute. Woodstock is actually my favorite Peanuts character. Scan to activate your pen. Okay, well, that's not something I can do with my camera going on my phone. If I can find a way to show it, maybe I will, but that may just be something I have to do on my own. So we'll see what that is later. And then I don't really know what the purpose of this is, but it comes with this like really cute little Charlie Brown shirt. I don't really know why, but it's cute and I like it. Let's go ahead and fold it back up here. Oh. All you need is love, a dog, and a pen. I kind of agree with that statement, actually. All right, let's go ahead and get the box out of the way and look at the pen. So right off the bat, it's like in the theme of his colors. So it's kind of a busy pen. Part of the other reason I went with this one is because I don't really have any pens that have like these colors on it at all. It's kind of an interesting material too. You can almost feel all the different little checkers. It's really fun. The top here says Peanuts 75. Oh, and then Pen Pal. Sorry, I should read the whole thing. Cute, very nice. It feels like it might be metal inlaid. Very cute. And then the clip is Charlie Brown. It says Peanuts. And they all do this. It's like a spoon. They also have like some book clips that are shaped the same, and there's some bags. And I kind of struggled to decide what to get, but I feel like as somebody who uses my fountain pens as writing, I kind of had to honor getting a fountain pen. So let's go ahead and look. Oh, so the top is yellow. Okay. I didn't honestly know what color to expect here for the grip. Let's go ahead and open this up. Looks like it's mostly plastic. Wow, that seems like a big cartridge. Or, I mean, converter. And yeah, pretty typical converter. It says Esterbrook on it. Oh, the nib says good grief. That's really cute. And then the F, obviously. So very nice. All right, so pretty simple, pretty standard. This pen I learned, it's called the Esterbrook Tools pen. So it's a little heavier handed in the back end than a couple others, not much, but there's a little bit of weight in this finial that kind of pulls it back in my hand. So it kind of just sets in there. It'll be interesting to see if that affects my writing at all, because that weight right there is a little different. But let's go ahead and do a couple of size comparisons. So I think it runs pretty similar to my other ones. Yeah, it does. They're pretty similar as a whole. It's with the finials, it's a little bit longer, but not much. Definitely a bit longer than the Asfine, but pretty standard size as a whole. It's definitely quite a bit bigger than my little Kakuno there. But yeah, I really like the Sally one that's got the cute polka dots. That's probably my second favorite. But the main reason I got this pen was just because I felt like, as somebody who just loves to write with my fountain pens is the primary thing, that's kind of what I needed this pen for. Just that, because that's what he used his for. So it'll be interesting to write with it. It's very different than a lot of the other ones I have. So I'm excited to see how that one works. I did learn that there is a cute little comic on the back of this. So it says, Peanuts, with the Esterbrook Tools pen, maybe Charlie Brown wouldn't have been so frustrated. Each pen is specially designed to add vintage flair and Peanuts charm with every stroke of your pen. And then it's got a cute little comic over here. It says, Dear Pen Pal, Rats. Dear Pen... Rats. Dear Pencil Pal. It keeps smearing the ink, which I've done once or twice, like after I've washed my hands or something. If I try to write, I've smeared it that way. But most of the time I'm pretty clean with my ink. I don't like things on my hands, so I try really hard not to like get stuff all over me. I really don't know what the point of the cute little shirt is, but it's cute, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. And my pen doesn't really want to sit back in here, but that's okay. It's close. Oh, look, and then the side has all the different characters. Schroeder, that's his name. I always struggle with his. Then Linus, Lucy. I don't know hers much. I don't know Peanuts too well, so I don't really know those two. And then Snoopy, Lucy's friend, whose name I don't know, and Charlie Brown. And this side is exactly the same. Kind of surprised there's no Sally, though, where she's one of the pens. I was a little surprised Linus wasn't a pen. That they kind of went with Sally instead of Linus, because I always thought he was kind of a bigger character. But I really just know some of the specials. So like the Christmas special, the Halloween, which is my favorite, a couple like that. But Woodstock is definitely my favorite character. I just adore him. But yeah, so next time we will probably do a dip test with it, you know, make sure it's working, all that good stuff. But for today, I just wanted to show the new pen off. And I did mean to do this for Thanksgiving, so I've had it about a week, but I hadn't opened it yet, and I just, you know, we know how the holidays get. Thanksgiving was just kind of crazy, and I didn't end up making time to do it. So it's a week later this week, but that is okay. There we go. So that is the Peanuts Esterbrook. Super cute. I love the idea of this one. I think it's really fun. Esterbrook does all these really cute collabs with these places. But that's going to be it today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked my video. And I will see you next week. Bye.